Justice League, directed by Zack Snyder, with a great cast, including Ben Affleck as Batman, Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, Jason Momoa as Aquaman, Henry Cavill as Superman, Ezra Miller as The Flash, Ray Fisher as Cyborg, and many more. Let's jump right into this because I just came from the movie and I'm super stoked to talk about this. Forget what you thought about Batman v Superman, forget what you thought about Man of Steel. This movie, I'm gonna already say it, is the best DC movie out right now. Like, Wonder Woman was super good, like really good, and I want to say it's pretty much on the same level as Wonder Woman. I loved Wonder Woman so much. You can go watch my review, what I thought about that. This movie literally is the embodiment of every Justice League DC cartoon that has come out. Like, you can watch literally any DC cartoon. It feels like it's that brought to life, and it has aspects of the JLA, you know, cartoon show, and it just does Justice League good. Now, obviously, a lot of people are gonna, you know, nag about this movie and, you know, say Scott Snyder doesn't know how to direct, you know, it's too over-polished, there's so much CGI, there's all it is action, all it is just, you know, high CGI, action-packed, you know, over-the-top mess. It's not. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of CGI in this movie, there's a lot of action in this movie, but that's the point. Watch some DC cartoons. Watch the DC animated movies. There's a lot of action in those movies, and that's what you need in a JLA movie. Let's get straight to it. Ben Affleck does an amazing job as Batman. Like I've been telling everybody, he's better than any Batman previously in the role before him. He does such a good job as Bruce Wayne. He does a really good job as Batman. Like, all his scenes were badass. Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot, again, blows it out of the water. She was amazing in her solo movie, and she's still so awesome in this film. The very beginning scene where you first see her as Wonder Woman, she kicks some ass, and it's just great. Aquaman, Jason Momoa. At first, I was kind of annoyed just because it's not the original Aquaman. We get to see, you know, the white dude with blonde, coiffed hair, and all that jazz, but boy, is Jason Momoa awesome. Like, I just love Jason Momoa in general. You know, Game of Thrones and all of his other movies that he's been in. He is a badass, and in this, he does deliver. He is rugged and tough and just badass guy. He is just a super fun and new character, brought life to Aquaman. I think he did a really good job. Ezra Miller brings the comedy factor. He is so good as the Flash. Like, I love the Flash TV show. Don't get me wrong. I really wanted that actor to play the Flash in this movie, but I think Ezra Miller blew it out of the water. He does such a good Barry Allen. He's funny, he's witty, his character's good. All his Flash scenes are great. The slow motion for his quick time, but he's just so good, and the jokes are on point. Cyborg, I know a lot of people were complaining about the trailer, saying he looks weird in his you know, body, like the CGI is weird. It's not at all bad in this movie. It looks really good. It's on point. He does deliver just like Cyborg does in the movies. A lot of people were like, well, he's not super charismatic and upbeat and blah, 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 blah. Stop thinking of Teen Titans. He's not even there yet. He just became Cyborg. If you watch the previous DC cartoon movie, in the beginning when he's Cyborg, you know, he's not the most excited character. And he has to go through the phases of, hey, I'm a robot now, and now he's Cyborg. And it's really fun. His character is really well put together. You know, everyone gets their nice little backstory. You know, Flash gets his nice backstory. Cyborg, Aquaman. We get to see a little bit of Atlantis. We get to see a lot more of the Amazons and a lot more of the Batcave. Bunch of nods here and there. You know, there's like a little talks of Penguin when Batman is talking to Alfred, and just so much stuff from comics, the movies, the cartoon shows. Just, this movie is on point. Speaking of on point, the action in this is amazing. Literally feels like you're watching a Justice League cartoon movie. It feels like you're reading a comic book. It feels like the over-the-topness that you want from a comic book movie is so good. Wonder Woman does an amazing job in her action parts. Cyborg kills it. Aquaman is a badass. Flash is super fun. Batman be whooping people. Like, it's so fun. Superman does a really good job. Literally every time one of the heroes is on screen, you're just like, yes, yes, yes. Please give me more. It is so good. The color palette used in this is so great. The colors, it's not all dark and drabby like Dark Knight. It's not all drabby like Superman vs. Batman was. It has its color and it has its darkness. That's how it is. Read the comic books. That's how it is. When there's needed color, there's color. When there's needed that dark grittiness, there's that. Mashed together, it is so good. The direction of this was very well done. The story is on point, just like the movies or the cartoon movies. Literally, unless I'm nitpicking, but there's not much wrong with this film for a DC fan, myself, and just everything I know about DC. There's only some things I can nitpick, but goodness, this was a good movie. It was a fun movie. It was exciting. They mold so well together. This movie is a definite watch for DC fans and anyone who's just looking for a great action movie. They did this so well. I was actually really surprised. I thought they were going to do a mediocre job, but it blows it out of the water. So the negatives of the film, there are, I guess, a few here and there, but it's just not much. I mean, the pacing of the film was good. I didn't think it jumped around too much. The characters were on point, so that's not negative. It's really hard to think off the top of my head what is wrong with this movie. Literally everyone played their roles right. No one was out of character. All the new characters were introduced were very well done. Like, no one was bad in this film. Everything molded together. Steppenwolf was a badass villain. You know, he beat them up. You know, there's a lot of good back and forth with them. Now, I get it. You know, I am praising this movie. I know I just got back from it, but it really is good. Go watch this film if you like DC stuff. Go watch this film if you just love action. Oh, I forgot. Not only is there one end credit scene, but there's two. The second one, you gotta wait literally till the end credits, but it is good. It sets up a lot of stuff. If you've been keeping up with the Batman film that's coming out, you know who is gonna make an appearance. But I'm just saying, wait till the very end credits. It is worth the wait. This is why I'm giving Justice League a 9 out of 10. If you guys like this review, hit that thumbs up. And if you guys want to see more, hit that subscribe button. And thanks for watching.